You know, the fact that you just kind of scamper around and are completely nonplussed about the fact of a literal predator in your midst says either one of two things. One, you're extremely trusting of me because I fed you, or that you're really dumb. Guess it might be a case of both, honestly, now that I think about it, but... Don't worry, I won't eat you. You're cute. Right then, so... I think at this point, I've got quite a few options at my disposal right now, but... So, for the more important things... I still have a couple of vampires that need to get dealt with. And luckily for me, they happen to not be too far from where I need to go. So, there's a possibility of taking them out quickly. And I think, as of right now, I'd say I'm more than equipped and capable of doing so, because... Well, on the one hand, I tore through like a dozen vampires. With, admittedly, well, maybe a half dozen, but still. I tore through quite a few vampires. Oh. Was not expecting my thirst to deepen there. Wow, my mouth is really dry all of a sudden, which I guess is to be expected. Yep, that's definitely increased. Okay. Now, I've been told that, supposedly, under normal circumstances, a vampire would basically become very apparent after they haven't fed for a few days. I think it's 4 in total. But supposedly, according to Lord Harkon, vampires of our caliber, not so much. Actually, the paler scales are definitely kind of weirding me out just a little bit. I mean, it's not a bad look, don't get me wrong, it's just... not something I'm used to. I mean, I've had black and green scales my whole life. It's weird to go to mostly green. With black tinges instead. It's kind of a weird reverse, but you know what? I kind of dig it. Just taking some getting used to, anyway. But at the top, for the matter, we've got ourselves some vampires to kill. It is currently about 10 p.m. So what I'm thinking is... Oh, why are you on the ground? Did I pick that up? Okay, I did. Okay, better than the other alternative. So, I think, as we are right now, I'm pretty much set. Is there anything in here I can... Ooh, a lot of meat, actually. I should probably take some of these, and I should make myself some more food, because... Okay, I'm gonna fix the pot. Because, like it or not, let's see. Does it count? Seriously? So I picked some fishing, so let's... Come on. Is this maybe being a little too OCD? Yes. But it'll bug me if I don't. It's just... Wasn't this a thing? Some old book I read about vampires once that they just can't resist counting stuff. Maybe that's something similar. Although I have noticed I haven't really had any desire for garlic. So clearly... that myth might be just a myth. I have any butter. Anyway, so I think that'll be enough in terms of cooking for the time being. Unless I can make something in here. Think I can do in the oven? Need flour. Of course I do. Just need flour. Lots of it. Okay, flour. Keep an eye out for it. Note to self. Flour. Need it for cooking. Oh. Come on, you can stay put, can't you? Boar meat. Where the hell did I even get that from? Doesn't matter. Anywho. The friggin' potato. What's with all the potatoes? There we go. Alright. Now, you've been a good little bunny. So, don't chew on anything while I'm gone, okay? Alright, so. Now, the tricky bit is, depending on how fast the carriage will take me to Falkreath, I might have to wait until nightfall to deal with the vampires. But then again, if I go during the daytime and they happen to be asleep, I could slip in and, you know, stab them while they're asleep, because, I mean, realistically, what vampire expects to be ambushed in their lair in the middle of the day? Certainly not me, that's for sure. I do not remember being able to swim this fast.
I could have.
Whew. Rush. Hello, canis root. That's good for paralysis poisons, if I'm not mistaken, so... yeah. Hey, Cigar.
Yes?
I need a ride.
Where do you want to go?
Can you take me to Falkreath?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll see what time of day it is by the time we get there.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think.
Met a couple of them.
Themselves. I hear there's whole...
Ow. Yep. Definitely daytime, so I'll need to wait a couple hours, at least. Let's start with food. Let's see. They're indoors. Come on, I just want to make a marker. There we go. So. Let's start by heading for good old Twilight Sepulchre. At least it's raining, so the sun's not too searing on my skin. Unfortunately, I can still feel the effects even behind the sun, or behind the clouds, so... unfortunately, this does mean that these aren't as simple in terms of being able to There. I'm mistaken. It also weakens me while I'm in the sun, too. Yeah, that's not great. Be careful. You know, there's magic in a soul trap, huh? That's mildly concerning. Well, honesty. I don't have a pickaxe. I might have to put some effort to learning more about conjuration magic. Because it does seem interesting. I don't know what sect of conjuration I'd learn. I don't know, necromancy sounds cool, but it's always been kind of... Because I don't mind Serana doing it, considering she basically did it just to save our lives. Hello. Flowers? I need red ones. Those are really good for that poison I like making. Oh. Yeah, that's a clusterfuck I'm gonna avoid. Not that I like the Stormcloaks or anything, but I like the Thalmor a lot less. I'd rather not get caught in their crossfire. Poor bastards. You deserve this. But thank you for the flower. Sheesh. Oh, well. Okay, let's get moving. Or at least in here, I'll be able to replenish myself. Hopefully I don't have to go through the trials all over again. I should be able to just slip on in. Okay, I cannot see anything right now. What just happened? Did I step on one of them by accident? I stepped on the wrong one too, didn't I? I can't even see the icons. No icons on the floor to even know which one I'm standing on. That's just annoying. annoying. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with having that power for the time being, which, granted, I suppose, what does that does again? It's to absorb 100 hit points of health from targets. That's, all things considered, not a terrible power. I just wish I could have had a choice in which one I picked, because I don't know what... The moons and the floor are gone. There's no... That little altar in the center's gone. Ow. So now I have no visual cue of which one I'm picking. It's honestly really dumb. But it is what it is. I'm going to eat one of these, then I'm at least well fed. It'll keep me sated for a while. This isn't far from the bandit camp, actually. I just need to keep going, and I need to find my way to the lake. Once I get there, well, I should be good, right? Theoretically. Need to find the mill. Find the mill, find the vampires. Should be simple, right? I mean, it's never simple when it comes to vampires. I don't know, what is this? Maybe nerve root. Huh. Interesting. Well, I never want to turn down a little bit of free knowledge. Getting in the pot. Snow areas. Having this pot. Also snow areas. Okay. Lots of bleeding crown, that's for sure. A lot of them. Here it is. There's the mill. Considering they're both vampires, they should be, and it's 3 o'clock. They should be both asleep. I say this hopefully. Yeah, okay. That's just sloppy. Like if you're gonna have a shack where you're gonna be dragging all your victims to, clean up and don't make it so conspicuous. Sheesh, so people. Alright. I think so. For simplicity's sake. So that's gonna be a problem. Yep, that's gonna be a problem. Alright. Let's... Yeah, let's keep the gloves, at least for now. Clear out more stuff, and we'll be able to wear the shroud instead. Oh, it's daytime, so I don't have any magic in it. Right. In that case, let's... I swore I had someone chopping wood recently. Very much concerned. Alright, let's put the boots on so that way I can at least have some additional sneaking abilities. Should be asleep.
Nice weapon you have there, but I don't suppose you'd consider putting it away.
Speaking while sneaking. While sleeping, that's... Okay. I think what I'm gonna need to do is... Nightingale Strife. Just a little extra stealth. Alright. That's how this works.
Oh no. By the gods, this can't be happening. I never should have come here.
Nope, that's not... Not having any of that. Element of surprise. Alright. And now that I'm not going to be bothered, let me just rob this place at my leisure. You know, for vampires, they live rather mundanely, which is very strange considering not what I'd expect from vampires, of all people. Plenty of food, though. A lot of backpacks. I'm going to assume they probably stole those from travelers that they killed. Alright, well, in that case, let's make myself some food. Something. It just tied me over for now. A lot of rabbit haunches. Keeping the venison, because I want to make some stew. I get back home, get some potatoes and leeks. So for now, I'm just going to make some cooked beef. And that'll be where I leave it for now. Alright, so, that was... Never underestimate the power of surprise, or the element of surprise, when it comes to dealing with things that you, ow, don't want to normally deal with. Okay. Well, I'd say things are pretty much all taken care of. Like here. So, the downside is I do have a bit of ways to go, but or at least I won't have an angry vampire seeking revenge for killing her mate. There's that. Luckily, I don't think I'm all that far, hopefully. There must be something in the air, because, sheesh, coughing a lot more than usual. Whoop. Ow! Okay. That hurt. That hurt more than probably should have. Alright, let's get back to Sanctum. Not Sanctum, Sanctuary. I need red ones. Or more Nightshade, because, you know. Alright. Let's get inside, shall we? Okay. I should theoretically be able to put on the Shroud armor. Well, just... Wow, even with that... Just show them part of the family, you know? Uniforms. Hey, Astrid, I'll check in with you in a second. I've got to talk to Nazir real quick.
The story's true. Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? Huh. What can I say?
Need something?
It's not really. I'm looking for Nazir. Hey, Nazir. How you doing, pal?
You're alive. Then I guess you haven't paid a visit to the vampire yet, huh?
Look, sometimes all you need is fighting fire with fire, and Hearn is dead.
No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire, and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinari Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment.
Any more contracts available?
There are, indeed. 3,
oh, really?
To be exact. There's Deacus, a shipwreck scavenger, Mirandru Joe, a traveling caravaner, and Honoriath, a hunter.
Okay. Interesting. Tell me about Deacus.
He's an Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance.
Okay, I mean, hey, I'm not until you tried it. And also, if I've contracted Sanguinari Vampiris, I mean, Nazir, look at me. I'm very noticeably paler than I used to be, and I have fangs. And kind of orangey eyes. That should be kind of a dead giveaway, right? Vampire. I mean, hey, already got one vampire and a werewolf. Extra bloodsucker's probably not a bad thing around here, right? Anyways, tell me about Honoriath.
The Wood Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt.
Okay.
Kill him there, and no one will bear witness.
Okay. Barring that, I can also break into his home and kill him, and hey, if I need to, I can always, bribe the guards to clear my bounty, because we do have influence there. Tell me about, I'm not even going to bother to try and pronounce the name, because I feel like I'd probably butcher it. So, just tell me about him.
He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging, as he travels with the caravans.
That might make things actually pretty... That actually might complicate things, because I really don't want to piss off the caravan, considering that you know, I work with them as part of the guild, but well, I guess that's just gonna have to be dealt with. I'll figure it out somehow.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Well, not just kill. I've got a lot of things to do, honestly. Let's see, where is Astrid? Astrid!
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Oh, Delvin's had a lot to say about that amulet. It's specifically made for the members of the Elder Council, and it's certainly authentic.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit.
Oh?
Lotier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station.
Ah, okay,
Delicious.
I getcha.
Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
Getcha, yep. He did, and here's the letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin.
Eh?
After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to.
Really?
But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired.
Hold on
The
now.
sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business.
Okay, I'm a
As you
thief.
probably
It's my
already
business to know
from
shit.
reading the letter, you're going to a wedding.
The wedding in solitude, right?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
I mean, you're a killer who married a werewolf. I mean, I'd say romance is pretty high up in the air for you, and then again, I don't think I've got much room to talk. My prospects are limited. So, who's the target? I have an idea, but just go ahead and tell me.
Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The
Okay.
wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I
Okay.
promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride.
Okay. Right then. Can you provide any more details on the contract?
This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat, knife in the belly. Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
Okay, escape route I can do, because I've got a way in that I can slip out of quickly. Well, a way in and out that I can slip in and out of. There's, kind of near the tailors, there's a staircase that leads down back to the docks. So I can do that. Can take that staircase, run for the bridge, take a dive into the water, and then just swim off as quickly as possible. I think that, considering I can breathe underwater, and the only trouble will be if I do this during the daytime. I don't know when this wedding is scheduled, but again, you probably know by now, based on my newfound complexion, sunlight isn't exactly good for me right now, and I think doing this at night would be best. But if this is a wedding, I don't know how long it's going to last. So what's her connection to the Emperor?
An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor Titus Mede II.
Okay.
Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks.
Really?
Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, Not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire Empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
Okay. I think I get what you're meaning. Why isn't... Well, I mean, there's probably an obvious reason why the Emperor isn't actually attending himself, because he's the Emperor. But go ahead and let me know. Why is he attending?
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay.
Okay.
Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities. A role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, so... If you don't mind, I'm going to sleep first. Then I'm going to ask around and get some advice from my fellow brothers and sisters, and then I'll be on my way. Might have to get a drink, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out if I need to or not.
Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Sure thing. Also, the letter thing, I'm the Guildmaster. Surely you have to expect that I was going to read it. Information is kind of very much power, both in the, in the fields of assassination and larceny. It's kind of a given, honestly. Hey, Orangeborn.
Yes?
Got any advice on the next contract? Gonna be going to kill a bride at a wedding.
You gotta kill a soft little woman on her wedding day. What's next? Murdering a crippled orphan in his sleep?
Okay, look, if I wanted sarcasm, I'd go talk to Nazir. Seriously. You know, I'm done trying to make friends with you.
Stay safe.
You're just kind of a douche.
Yeah.
Scale, brother.
Greetings, brother.
Any advice on my current contract?
Your contract sounds simple, which means it certainly will not be. Getting into that reception will be easy, but have you thought about getting out?
I, admittedly, actually have thought about it. Mainly because of the fact that, well, I'm an Argonian, so obvious solution, get down to the docks as quick as possible, swim the hell away. If I absolutely need to, surrender and pay off the guards, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thanks for the advice.
Stay safe.
Will do. I'll get to work on that escape plan. Let's see. Hey, Babette.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Indeed. Any advice on my current contract?
It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring. But listen, I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right? In Solitude?
Makes sense.
If so, the bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard. Well, there's an old statue there. I've seen it. Hanging right over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means it could fall.
I think I get what you mean. Okay. That will be useful. Okay. Alright, so.
Kill well and often.
Hey, Festus.
Nobody ever expects a fireball from the darkened corner.
Sounds like you were practicing your ventriloquism there. It's throwing your voice. It's actually really good. Anyways, so. You have any advice on the next contract?
Killing her will be easy. She'll be so happy she'll never see it coming. I should know. I killed a bride once. It was our honeymoon. tepid. I said the bathwater should be tepid. Lukewarm is not tepid. Close, maybe, but there is a difference. Stupid cow.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind.
Remember, fireballs. You can never go wrong.
Still can't do that, Festus. By the way, Babette, can I sell some stuff to you?
Boon. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, I just... Can I sell some? No, I can't. Okay.
Right then.
Festus,
Brother, make it
can I sell you some enchanted stuff?
Spells and incantations.
Oh, I can't. Oh, maybe I can.
For those with the talent to cast them.
Perfect.
Stay safe.
Can I not wear? Can't with the cowl. Interesting. Mildly annoying, but eh. It is here.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I think not.
Well, my rule of thumb is, as long as there's two people left on the planet, someone's gonna want someone dead. So, anyways, got any advice on my contract?
Slaughtering the Emperor's cousin? At her wedding? Those guards will be out for blood.
Okay.
Wouldn't surprise me if the crowd jumped in too.
I'll keep that in mind. I should... Alright. So, invisibility
Go on
potions.
now.
Got it. Where's Gabriella? Do you have any advice, or you're asleep? And looking very delicious. Okay, snap out of it, Vic. Snap out of it. No, don't feed on siblings. Do not feed. Not feed on them. Okay. I can see how the thirst is going to be a problem. Depending on how things go. Okay. Ooh. That could be very useful. Okay,
You want something from me?
Yes, actually, Gabriella. Got any advice on my current contract?
I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of surveying the site of the reception.
Oh, really?
There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill. I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach.
I mean, granted, I can hit a target if it's motionless, but we'll see. Yeah. Still, thanks for the advice. I'll let you know if I end up using that thing you give me.
Stay safe.
Will do. Alright, so... I definitely can't go to a wedding looking like this. I'm gonna need something more... I guess... incognito? Need a snack too. Hungry. Alright, let's... So we've got chill run if things go really south. I'm gonna need that ring of recharging, probably. Can I afford to take it off? Yes, I can. Okay. I am just going to have to hope.
Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day?
Look, it's gonna take me a day or two to get there anyways, so calm your tits, Astrid. Alright, let's put the Guildmaster set on for now, at least. Start making my way. Ow. Solitude. Ow. Here's hoping Harkon was right about that whole our breed of vampires are different, and therefore we are not hated and feared. Let's hope this is still the case. Okay. No one is running at me screaming, "Burn it, burn the vampires," so I'm going to assume we're good. Okay. Phew, that is a relief, and a weight off my shoulders. Hello, Mr. Driver.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Yeah, I've got an allergy. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Solitude, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
All right. I need to be careful with this. If this goes south, well, I'm probably going to... Evening. So that's gonna be useful. Alright. Now comes the tricky part. I still look kind of shifty, but this will have to do. Can't just waltz in wearing Dark Brotherhood armor. Immediately, that'll throw them onto me instantly. So, let's go inside. Let's make myself some extra potions, just in case. So I have some stuff to make some invisibility potions, so I should probably make some of those really quickly. Right, I should use the Mirror's ring, because that will make the potions a little bit stronger. Alright, let's get this done quick. Extra potions in case I need to slip in and out. Hello. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. But at least it is nighttime. That means I'm not going in completely useless. A lot of Legion here. Guards.
Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land.
I'm so glad Vittoria and Asgir chose a public reception. That way the entire city can share in their holy bond.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior.
That must be
Why, it's
gargoyles
treason.
you mentioned.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, And everyone took up
Oh,
arms
did you miss the
against
ceremony?
them? Wasn't that treason?
It was rather quick, actually. The couple seemed more concerned with their reception.
Hey, no matter.
The Dominion were
Hey, Victoria. Glad to see the wedding
What an
finally happened.
amazing day this has been. I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm just so overwhelmed. Such kindness for me.
Indeed. Hail the Imperial Legion.
Yes, indeed. Hail the Imperial Legion. Hail the Stormcloaks. Hail Solitude and the Eight Divines. On this glorious day, we honor everyone. Please, enjoy yourself.
I will.
Victoria may be pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job? I want grandchildren, and lots of them.
Well, if they're offering free food.
Victoria did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgeir. Not a bad-looking fellow at all.
Dum dum dee 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 dum 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 dee 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 dum 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 dee 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 dum 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 dee dee dum.
I still think my boys should have had a traditional Nord wedding. Outside, in the cool mountain air.
Stairs, this will hopefully lead me where I need to go.
Honored guests, I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. In this courtyard, there are no stormquakes.
Okay. Make sure everything ready. Because this is all gonna go to hell real fucking quick. Whew. Let's see. I've got a lot of potions. This is gonna be tricky.
There are no Imperials. There are only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make merry. I thank you all again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for.
Victoria! No!
What was that?
Okay.
The bride has been murdered! Someone...
I'm gonna need to be careful now. This is where things are going to get tricky. Where the hell am I? This is the temple. I better be ready for anything, because this could go horribly bad. Right.
Me.
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold him off as best I can. You get back to the sanctuary.
Okay.
Time to end this, okay?
Okay. Luckily, that won't be too much of an issue. Thank you, Vizara. I'm not gonna question how you saw me, but all things considered, thank you for showing up at just the perfect timing. Okay. Let's... Much longer will this last? Quite a while, okay. Still. Let's make my way down. And amazingly, I think that went all extremely according to plan. Alright, so now... I could make my way for the stables, or I could slip into the marshes. But theoretically, they don't know it was me. It was a gargoyle that fell. There's no way they could have actually pinned it on me. Hypothetically. Still. Overall, I'd say that went extremely according to plan. You didn't have to do the job myself. All I had to do was just slip up there, knock a gargoyle, and boom. Done. And I did it while she was aggressing the crowd, so that means that... Good evening, officer. Lovely day for a wedding, huh? Red flowers, though. Need those. Desperately for that poison. Quite a lovely ceremony, wasn't it? Hey, Fair.
Yes?
Need a ride.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Falkreath, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Sure thing.
Get up there.
Whew, that went... Alright. Ow. Sun. Sun hurts. Ow. Whew. Alright, let's... There we go. Whew. I gotta say, that was a beautiful ceremony. Just beautiful. Shame we couldn't stay longer, but you know how it is. Late night weddings, you gotta leave early. Huh? Hey, Astrid, job's done.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done.
Yes,
let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
Yes, indeed. Flushing Bride is now with Sithis in the Void. Condolences to her widowed husband.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh?
His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests.
She was addressing the guests. Excuse me.
But your bonus is forfeit. Now then. Time to
okay,
proceed
Astrid,
to the next stage of the
you
plan.
can go fuck
Go and speak
yourself.
with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
I killed her while she was in the middle of addressing her guests, so you can just piss off with that nonsense. Yeah, I followed the instructions to the letter, and there's one thing the guild doesn't do. We don't cheat people out of their pay when they do their goddamned job.